There we go. Finally. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what happened. I get our cards out. Is everybody doing well? The few, I think we have like 2 that are in. That's about it. We started on Leo yesterday, so we'll start on Virgo today. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, the Sunflower Lady. Good morning, John. Good morning, Keisha. Just getting our cards out. I've already got our Lenormands out. Interesting spreads this morning with the Lenormand. Excuse the dog noises in the background. That was disgusting, Bailey. So how's everybody doing? Excuse my appearance. It's the morning time. Y'all get me like raw. Wow, there's a lot of you. Okay, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Monzi, Tina, Jennifer, Yvonne, Kristen. There's a whole bunch of you. So good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just getting our cards out and then we'll get rolling. Let me throw these cards onto here. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Okay, there we go. Now I have room to shuffle too. So how's everybody doing this fine Thursday morning? We had a really good live last night, so if y'all missed the live, check it out. Almost got our 12 decks, and then we can get started. Crow can go here. I think I'm missing somebody. Gemini. There we go. All right. Yay. Now I can catch up. I can't read the chat without my glasses, so. Yeah, that was a really cool one for Pisces. Oh, Tina, don't be annoyed. Whoever you're annoyed with or whatever you're annoyed with, like, let it go so it doesn't ruin your day. It's too early. Okay, guys. So, guys and gals. I meant guys as a general term for like everybody, but just to be clear. Yes, positive vibrations for Tina. Okay, for career, we got the ship, we got the birds, and we have the, I believe it's the doors. So with our ship, now while my glasses are off, I will not be able to see your chat, so I'll put them on after I'm done reading. It's just so I don't get distracted by my glasses glare. So with the ship, you could be receiving some sort of news of a business trip or something of that nature. Or it could also have to do with communication from somebody who is perhaps at a distance. So it could be related to somebody perhaps working overseas or something of that nature. But our ship is typically travel with regards to, you know, personal life or business life. Well, we're working on career right now. So there's going to be some aspect of distance, either you working with somebody at a distance, possibly traveling for a business trip or conference or something of that nature, or hearing news of such a thing. With the birds, there is some sort of communication coming in. This information may come out during a meeting. For those of you that are searching for a job, this may come out during an interview that you may end up having to travel with that particular job. So there's an emphasis on communication regarding travel in some form. today. And then we have the doors. So this is interesting. So this is why I was wondering if perhaps it might be a job interview for somebody. Then we have our two doors, trying to choose between two directions. Like I said before previously, when the doors comes up in, that option comes up in this particular deck, it's usually climbing a staircase, so some sort of elevation. So it could be a job interview for one or two of you, but for the rest of you, it may be something associated with having to make a decision regarding this situation. So like I said, it'll be a situation either with somebody who's at a distance from you with regards to career, work, customers, co-workers, different units within a business structure, something of that nature, or travel, news about traveling, upcoming travel, or the potential for such. So kind of a blah career thing, unless you're excited about that travel. I wish we had something a little bit more fun for career, but that's what we have. So, if there's been some sort of news of travel, you'll be like, yeah, I know what that is. Could be, just hearing about a conference or something of that nature. All right, y'all. Now I have to be YouTube good here and cover up a portion of this particular card because she's just exposing herself just a little bit. So on the love front, we have the stars, we have the dice, and we have the lady number 2. So in this particular case, somebody is going, this is love, so this could be anybody. So somebody is going to be taking a chance on a woman in their life. So with regards to love, this particular person could be everything that this man or woman dreamed of or wished for in their life. This particular person appears to be very alluring, very strong, very, very feminine. And this is directed at somebody who's taking a chance on this person. So somebody may be considering committing to someone or taking someone out, giving somebody a call. It's definitely, this person's not quite sure how things are going to go. They don't know what the future holds, but they're making that leap of faith, per se, taking that chance on this particular woman. So like I said, this person is very, very strong. I have to cover her breath, sorry y'all, but it's YouTube. And so this person is very, very strong, very confident, very, very, very feminine, like ultra feminine. And like I said, appears to be a wish or dream come true for someone. So that's quite lovely. Like I said, this can be directed at a man or a woman. I connect to a lot of people who are in same-sex relationships as well as those in heterosexual relationships. So it could be either or, but it does involve a woman in some way, shape, or form. So it's actually kind of beautiful. Somebody's taking a chance. All right, so we are going to start with our 12 zodiac signs now, y'all. Good morning to Yvonne and Stephanie and Jen. All right. We're going to start with Virgo and end with Leo. We started with Leo yesterday. Tomorrow we will be starting with Libra and ending with Virgo. I'm going in order, so that helps those of you that are at work and need to like pop in and out. You can have an approximate time of when to check back. Just out of curiosity, how do y'all take your coffee? I drink mine black. I don't add anything to it, but I'm always up for suggestions on, unique creamers and things like that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Half and half, Belinda. Black hot tea. What type of tea, Shelly? I really like the Lady Earl Grey. It's not quite as strong as Earl Grey, but. Good morning, Mary Jo. Hazelnut creamer. Cinnamon and vanilla. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Cinnamon's really good for you. It's on a healthy standpoint. I'll have to try that. Vanilla Snickers Coffee Mate. Now that sounds really, really good. That sounds really, really good, John. All right. So we have Virgo. Virgo, I placed the Ellipsis deck upon your card. See what we get for you for today. All right, Dream Team, give us something good for Virgo, please. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Sweet cream. A lot of people like vanilla, huh? Vanilla and pumpkin spice. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. With regards to your day, Virgo. Good morning, Lady Aphrodite. With regards to your day, with the Ace of Swords, this is either some sort of incoming message that will come in that kind of takes you by surprise, sort of comes in out of nowhere. It can either make you happy or it can make you very angry, not too pleased. We have a very strong emphasis on this particular card in the Apocalypsis deck. There's runes on here. There's Viking runes on here. Viking runes, 2 ravens. Some sort of rebirth could be occurring with regards to this communication. With the runes, I kind of get the sense that the communication that comes in may be on a very grand scale. You may not fully realize the depth of the information that comes in for you, Virgo. It also, there could be some element of spirit or ancestor guidance as well with this particular incoming message. These are just very, very expressive cards, y'all. I could like sit on these cards for a very long time. Regardless, if you're looking at your career, Virgo, the incoming message could be some sort of idea or spark of inspiration that you get, either you get or another person that you're working with gets. It could also be, an idea of a new project or something new to start within your career. If regarding, friends and people that you're connected with, this could be some incoming information that just makes you very happy, makes you very excited about some sort of forward movement. But there's a real element here on this particular card, Virgo. It's kind of like magical. There's some sort of there's a lot of strength associated with this particular incoming message as well, and it's just going to completely take you by surprise. I feel like it's going to be good. For some of you it might not be, but there's just an element of mystery surrounding it, so it looks like it's going to be something quite good you're going to be happy about. If it's with regards to love, it could go either direction. All right, now we have Libra. Oh, we have 44 people. We have more people in now than we had last night. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Wonder Woman. That was the Apocalypsis deck. Comes with a book. I have not read the book. I always go by intuitive impressions of the imagery on the cards. But it does come with a book that's very, very detailed. It reminds me kind of, there's a little bit of an Egyptian flair to it. Kind of reminds me of my old Isis Osiris days, like back when I first started tarot. So for Libra, we are using the Marchetti Tarot, or Marchetti Tarot, however you pronounce it. Okay. Oh, it's in the afternoon in the UK. How cool. Hello, Rebecca. Libra. Libra, you have some sort of celebration, reunion, something that's going to make you very happy here with the Three of Cups. If you're looking at this from a work perspective, it could be that, you know, you're celebrating the completion of something in your career. This also could be you working with your coworkers, trying to gain some insight on a particular area of your career. Could be y'all working together on some specific project that y'all are very, very happy about. Because this can be spending time with friends, family, loved ones. With family situations, you could be spending some time with them, really enjoying your time together. For those of you dealing with love, you might be reuniting with somebody, and it might bring a great deal of happiness. So I love to see this card. This is, you know, happiness, celebration, having fun, enjoying your time together. But it's also it also can be that element of leaning upon friends and family, communicating with them about specific topics, different circumstances you might be dealing with. There's just going to be a well of positive emotions associated with this card, Libra. So it's really quite wonderful. You may have some success at your work as well that you may be celebrating, or that could be celebrated, you know, for or with you. Somebody else might be celebrating a success that you had at your work. So that's good. Great start to roll towards the weekend, Libra. All right, Scorpio's up next. Scorpio's up next. And the deck I put on Scorpio is the Steampunk. So Scorpio. Hello, Keisha. Perfect timing for you to log in. Your sign's up. Scorpio. I forgot to put the timestamps up on yesterday mornings, y'all. I'll do that after this one. I'm going to put timestamps on this as soon as it uploads. So, Scorpio, 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 Scorpio for Thursday, October 10th. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. The lovers. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You got the lovers. The lovers. The lovers in this particular deck already shows two people together. They're holding hands. You've made a decision on who you want to be with regards to love. With the angel up above, like kind of like going like this. It's almost like, look, I finally got these two together. It's kind of like, look, look, look. Finally got these two together. So there's an element of divine protection, divine guidance. The two of you may have gone through a difficult period because of the way the angel is, you know, kind of like saying, you know, like, look below, look below, look below, look below. You may have gone through a difficult period before coming together. So today you may be reaching out to somebody that you care very deeply about with the Lovers card here. There also could be, today you could be spending time with this person. Now, on a work front, how can we equate our lovers to a work situation, a career situation? With this particular card regarding the lovers, there still just could be a focus on your love relationship, despite the fact that, you know, you're at work. You may just be very focused on your loving connections that you have outside of your career. Also may be associated with a job that you're just very content and happy in. But I feel that this is love. Love, 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 love. Hello, A-Love. Welcome back. Love, 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 Scorpio. You picked your person. It looks like you're going to try to spend some time with them. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. We have the Gilded deck for Sagittarius. The beautiful part of this, let me just reiterate one thing for Scorpio. The really, really important part of this card to me is not only are the two of you holding hands, so there's a mutual connection here. It's not one-sided, but the angel up above really speaks of that divine timing, divine guidance. It's almost like the angel's like, okay, yes, all the divine timing has occurred. Everything's been worked on, and now these two can come together again. So it's just really a strong sense of a blessing there, spirit blessing of the union. So Sagittarius, please keep in mind the energy can extend beyond today. And if you're drawn back to this reading at a different day, it could apply to you then, because they're really technically timeless. Sagittarius. We're using the Gilded deck for Sag. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, there's a particular situation that you may have felt was hopeless, but we have that light shining in through the stained glass windows. See the light coming in right here at the bottom? And this light coming in is a reminder that not everything is hopeless. But the 5 of Pentacles, we often have that feeling of hopelessness. You may go through some difficult struggles with your career today, Sagittarius. So just do be prepared about that. Not all hope is lost. It's just a minor road bump. And, you know, this too shall pass, you know. It will pass. It will move on through. You may be feeling a little bit disconnected today if you feel like you've been excluded from a project, or you've been excluded from something associated with your career. If you feel like everybody else, it's almost kind of like that, you know, everybody at the water cooler, and then you come in and everybody at the water cooler walks away. It's sort of that feeling of being left out as well. So don't be concerned about that. It's a temporary situation. It's not something that you will remain in, because light is shining on through. There is hope. There is going to be some movement here. So if you're feeling a little bit out of place at work, don't worry about it. It's going to pass. If you're feeling as if you know, you've been excluded from something, there may be a reason for that. There may be something better that's coming along that they feel like your bosses may feel that you're best suited to. So not everything is as it appears with this particular card. It does feel horrible being in this type of energy, but it is going to pass, because hope is coming on through. Now, with regards to your personal relationships, you may be having some struggles with somebody that you're connected with, maybe feeling very, very disconnected from them, and that might cause a little bit of emotional strain today, Sagittarius. But this card is saying for you to keep your head up, to keep looking forward, because hope is around the corner. You're just not seeing it. Like I said, it feels yucky while you're in that energy, but it's a temporary situation. Good morning, Fire Lily. How are you? Hello, is it Mikola? Hopefully I said that right. Hello. Now we have Capricorn up next, and we are using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck for Capricorn. Hello, everyone. This is my morning live feed for those of you that this is your first one stopping in. The morning live feed, I take one card for each zodiac. I just started this last week. While I drink my coffee. It's coffee time for Kimmy. I'm not a morning person at all, so you get me as I am. I do not bother spending time getting ready for this. I am just here for you this morning. So let's see what we get. And I'm also like wanting to do these morning ones to kind of catch those of you that are around the world too, that don't get to catch my nighttime feed. So hopefully this is of help to you. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, October 10th. Ooh, Capricorn, you have the star. Like this. The star. Star is about healing. It's about determining what it is that you want in your life and how to get it. Making that wish, looking towards your future, figuring out how to make your dreams a reality. It's also very, very strongly about healing. So you could be going through some sort of situation. You may have had a situation in your workplace and with your friends, your family, whomever, that has been difficult, and now you're going through a period of healing, Capricorn. For some of you, based upon the monthly spread, for some of you, there are some of you Capricorns who have gone through a very difficult relationship. It showed up in the monthly spread, and if that's you, you might be going through that period of healing before you move forward. But we do have a strong emphasis on, what is your dreams? What are your goals? What is it that you want to achieve in your life? You may be focused very strongly on that and on how to get that today. There's a completely off tarot. It was Tony Robbins, I think. I remember years ago, I have one of his programs, always had it for quite some time. I go back to it every so often, and he has this exercise, so maybe this will be helpful for you today, Capricorn. He has this exercise. He sets a timer for 5 minutes, and he has you write down everything that you'd like to do with your life, everything that, places you'd like to go, things you'd like to see, what it is you want to do with your career, what it is that you want to do, with your personal goals, things of that nature, health goals, workout goals, whatever. Write those all down within a 5-minute time period, and then you rank them, what's the most important, what's the least important. And the concept of chunking comes out. You take a small step towards each of those goals, like pick your top 10, take a small step towards them, do a little small step every day, and you find yourself on your way toward your dream, on your way towards your wishes, just by taking a small step rather than procrastinating and hope it comes along down the road. So today your focus is on what do you want in your life? What kind of healing do you need in your life? Whether it's with regards to career or regards to personal relationships. Capricorn, you're thinking of the future, and you're also thinking of your heart and your emotions and taking care of you. So it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Capricorn. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Aquarius. Aquarius. Yes, great idea, John. For those of you that don't look at chat like later, John just suggested to post the list around the house so that you see it. Absolutely great idea. Great idea. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Aquarius, we are using the Golden Universal for you. It's a little shiny, not quite as shiny as my glasses, but these cards are shiny. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we got for you. Aquarius, October 10th. October 10th. Wow. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. We have the Tower and the 8 of Cups. Whew. Tower is when something happens unexpectedly, completely out of nowhere. And the Tower takes you by surprise. A faulty foundation comes crashing down in order for you to rebuild or move on to something else. I see in your particular situation, Aquarius, you're going to be moving on to something else because it's immediately followed by the 8 of Cups. I've been taking only one card. Occasionally our spirit helpers give us more than one. If we're looking at a job situation, you could be losing your job. You could be losing your place on a team, something of that nature, but not necessarily the job. Something happening just completely out of the blue makes you feel very frustrated, possibly a little bit angry, and makes you want to pursue something else. You could have a problem with your boss. You could have a nasty email that comes in. The Eight of Cups, when you move away with the Eight of Cups, you're moving away from something toxic. So this could have been, there could have been a toxic element with regards to your career that you're going to have to take a look at as a result of whatever this Tower moment is. For those of you that are dealing with personal relationships, you know, with friends, family, or loved ones, this Tower could be a breakup of a friendship. It could be the breakup of a relationship. It could be a very strong fight, a very big disagreement between you and another person, and you walk away, whether it's over the long haul or a short haul. You take some time away for you in order to deal with this situation. It's like after this situation occurs, Aquarius, I just get the sense you're not going to want to be around anybody right now, and you're just going to want to try to move forward, figure out how to move forward, figure out what direction it is you want to go in. It's going to be a little bit confusing when you take that step out, but this is a really heavy energy for you, Aquarius. I hope that not all of you will be dealing with that. Please keep in mind that, you know, these won't all be for everybody. To answer your question, these are the Golden Universal cards. This particular deck is. They have shiny gold. They used to have kind of like a gold edge too, but they're beautiful. So Aquarius, try to think positively despite the circumstances. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. We are using the 8-coin tattoo tarot for you. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. You're welcome. I announce each deck at the beginning. So if you ever miss it, just like kind of on these, because there's 12 decks here. So we have the Two of Wands for you, Pisces. You trying to choose between two actions. With the World here in your hands, Pisces, this is you saying, okay, I see where I want to go. I see what it is that I want to do. I know the direction I want. I know what my goal is. I know what my wish is. I know what I want to achieve in my life. But now it's like, well, what do I do about it? How do I take action to make this a reality? How do I take action to make a big impact on my life? So this is you thinking large. This is you thinking large, Pisces, whether this is with regards to your career or personal life. This is you thinking on a grand scale because of the world here in her hands. Grand scale. It's like, what do you want to do with your life, Pisces? Now it's, how do I take action to make it happen? So you could be trying to look at things from all angles. You could be just kind of like trusting in your intuition, because Pisces is very intuitive, trusting in your intuition, looking for some sort of spiritual guidance associated with this movement. But it's definitely regarding something very important to you that you feel is on a grand scale. So this could be you doing some sort of work to make an impact on society in some way. You finding your life path, your life purpose. You choosing a new job, choosing a school, trying to buy a house or something of that nature. It's something that's a very big change in your life, and taking action may feel a little bit daunting at first as well, Pisces, but it's going to bring you peace, this direction that you're going in. It's going to bring you some sort of peace. So this could have to do with any area of your life. It could have to do with your career. You may have been given the option to choose a direction or choose a new area of your work that you're going to be moving into. You may be trying to climb a corporate ladder for some of you, or go from, being, you could even just be going from being, like a hostess at a restaurant to becoming a server or working as a bartender. I mean, it could be anything, any area, any field, but it's you thinking big and thinking large, trying to figure out how to make it happen. That's about all I have for you there. And the same holds true with regards to relationships too. It's like you may have chosen a person or may have chosen a direction with a person. Now you're trying to figure out, okay, well, how do I make it work? If it's regarding relationships, you may have to get your other person involved, whomever it might be, in on the decision. Even though it's your decision, you may want their input. Aries. Aries, we are using the Tarot of Dreams for Aries. Hello, Sherry. Tarot of Dreams for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Ooh, Aries, I like this. 9 of coins, 9 of coins, 9 of coins. 9 of coins. 9 of coins is about success. It's about independence. It's about achievement. It's about being recognized for the things that you're doing in your work. It's about receiving bonuses, receiving increases in pay for some, receiving a new job, moving in a direction where you're starting to feel very, very secure, very content, as if you've accomplished something. Our 9 of coins is a very independent energy, but it's also an energy of somebody who, is also a business owner. So for some, you could be looking at your business, seeing that it's successful, and it's a beautiful card to have. Now, for those of you that this is involving your personal life and not your career today, our 9 of coins is more of you being extremely independent today, taking some time for yourself, doing the things that make you happy, doing the things that make you feel content. You may be working on your career even in your off time, for those of you that get fulfillment from work. And this is a strong focus on you. Less of a focus on you with other people today, Aries, but more of a focus on you and what you want to do with your life and how far you've come. So this is also a card where it's a great day to look back at what got you to where you are now, all of those successes, so that you can repeat them, anything that you've learned so that you can avoid it in the future. So really beautiful card for you today, Aries. It's going to be a focus on you, and it's okay for that to be the case. It's okay for you to be focused on Aries. So Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, we are using the Bonfire Tarot for Taurus. These are also extremely expressive cards. For those of you that do intuitive reads based on imagery. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Taurus, you're also taking time for yourself, but in a different way. 4 of Swords. Releasing the stresses and the strains of your life by taking some time to yourself, to rest and recharge, to release anything that's been plaguing you, to examine what's going on in your life now. Is there anything that you need to work on? Is there anything that you need to release emotionally? Is there a direction you want to go in your life? But this is you just taking that time and just saying, I'm not going to worry about the cares of my world right now. After work, don't like skip out of work, but after work, kind of turning off your cell phone, sitting down reading, listening to some music. This particular person's taking a bubble bath, whatever it is that you need to release the stress, release the worry, in order for you to be recharged, to hit tomorrow, to hit the ground running tomorrow. For those of you that are in countries that are having a holiday on Monday, perhaps you're going to be taking a day off tomorrow, and this is you easing into your weekend to take some time just to relax and recoup. She has one boot on her foot, so it's almost as if there's a little bit of her that feels like she can't quite leave what the things that she's dealing with behind, and they're still there. There's still something that's just kind of like overwhelming that's still there, but she will, you know, after taking some time to herself, she will be able to release that. Also, for those of you that had been dealing with heartbreak, we have 3 swords over here, and we have 1 sword here. If you've been dealing with some sort of heartbreak, this is also saying, okay, you know, no more heartbreak. The time is now to move in a new direction. So releasing mental worries and struggles today. So this is not career focused. Unless the stresses and strains are career related. All right, Alice in Wonderland for the Gemini card today. Alice in Wonderland. Thank you for your kind words. Cold as fire, hot as ice. I appreciate it. Thank you. Gemini, 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 Gemini. I like this deck. It's really quite cute. I'm going to use these for the older children and the teens when I work at the Renaissance Festival next week during our student days. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Okay, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. Gemini, this could be somebody you're dealing with, or this could be you. If this is you stepping into your confidence, regardless of what area you're focused on today. Stepping into your confidence, being strong, being that person who's able to bring people together to work on a common task, being that person that motivates others through their intense energy, their drive, their passion in life. The Queen of Wands is very, very friendly, very social. So Gemini, you could be, you know, focused on your social side, which is very important to Geminis. Social interaction is very important to Geminis. So this could be you being very, very social. Dazzling your friends, family, and people that you work with as well, because of that intense confidence and that intense drive that you might have today. Now, although this is a queen, it doesn't matter if you are a male or a female. It's just the energy of this particular card. Now, there's a black cat on here to also express that our Queen of Wands is a little bit intuitive herself. So there may be a focus on trusting your intuition as well. Now, if this is somebody that you're dealing with, Gemini, this is somebody who you find intensely attractive. You may have a strong magnetic attraction with them, intense amount of chemistry between the two of you. And this may be somebody that you just kind of are starting to perhaps obsess a little bit about, because they do have this very alluring quality to them. And it could also be somebody who has a lot of suitors as well, because our Queen of Wands can sometimes be a little bit on the famous side, and somebody who you're wanting to spend some passionate time with, perhaps, Gemini. So I like that card for you for a Thursday. Cancer, 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 fellow water sign. Cancer. We're using the Fenestra deck for Cancer. Fenestra. Fenestra, you're very welcome, Mary. Cancer. The Fenestra deck is a very romantic deck. It's sort of, I don't know, it sort of reminds me of Victorian times, even though the imagery is not like that. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Oh, Cancer. Okay, we got 2 cards for you today, Cancer. So 2 of you got 2 cards. So Cancer. We have our our Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So this is you being worried and fearful that has no evidence, no backing, things of that nature. It's usually worries and fears that we create based on our circumstances, putting yourself into, this mental bondage over the worries and fears and anxiety. Now, the worries and fears and anxiety can either be about your stability, your long-term stability with regards to your career or with regards to your relationships, or this can be just overall worries and fears about, do you have what it takes to keep moving forward, to be perseverant, to get to where you want to go? Do you have everything that you need in order to get to where you're trying to go with your career and your goals? I don't know why I just suddenly had difficulty speaking. Our King of Pentacles, never gives up on something. So you may be feeling just a little bit small in the grand scheme of things with regards to your forward movement. Now, the King of Pentacles, he's very, very resourceful, very resilient, but yet here's these worries and fears. So you may be kind of going through like two different emotions. So, one day feeling very, very fearful, next day feeling very strong. And so today you may kind of go back and forth between those two emotions as well. Now, if this is not you, and this is somebody that you're dealing with, you could be dealing with a boss who, if we're going to look at this from the negative perspective, you could be dealing with a boss who's a little bit controlling, perhaps making you feel as if you're not capable within your career, or making you feel as if they're expressing that you need to make some changes with regards to your career and you feel it's unfounded, something of that nature. Or you may just simply be worried about how they're going to perceive you today. Now, with regards to personal relationships, you could be dealing with a father figure or a mentor or someone of that nature. And there's some sort of worries about approaching this person. If you're dealing with a love situation, there's worries about whether or not your person's heart is loyal to you, whether or not this person has the long-range best interests of the two of you at heart, and whether or not the connection is stable. So today, Cancer, super important for you to get out of these worries and fears, because the Eight of Swords is worries and fears of your own making. You can release the mental bonds and you can walk straight out from the emotional struggles, providing you try to look at things clearly and choose to disregard any of the negative self-talk. Okay? Cancer, real important for mindset change today for you. All right. We have one more. And it's Leo. Leo, we're using the Crow Tarot for you. Leo. Leo. One card for Leo, please. Oh, beautiful. The star. Wishes and dreams. Looking at your goals, trying to figure out how to make your dreams a reality, possibly going through a period of healing as well. Leo, regarding whether this is regarding your career, whether this is regarding your personal relationships or your personal dreams, your personal aspirations, this is you looking at your life and saying, what are my dreams? What are my hopes? What is it that I want to do with my life? Possibly taking some steps towards it. You could be seeing your dreams being realized, or recognizing that they're moving in the right direction in order for you to achieve something or have something that you've hoped for. For those of you that have been dealing with some very difficult struggles, today is going to be a day focused on healing those inner the inner struggles, the emotional trauma associated with some past difficulties. It's going to be a day in which you look after you and nurture your soul and your heart. So absolutely beautiful card to get today for Leo. Absolutely beautiful. Y'all, I hope you have a fantastic Thursday. I will be back again, of course, tomorrow morning. I will not be doing these on Saturdays and Sundays, but I will be back tomorrow morning with another one of these. Later today, I will. You should expect some of the weeklies, the ones that I was going to do on Tuesday and Wednesday for sure. Thursday and Fridays maybe tomorrow. So you'll get those weeklies later today. And we're about caught up. Yay. Very happy about that. So I can go back to dailies as well. So super excited about that. But y'all have an absolutely beautiful day. Tremendous thank you to the moderators that logged in this morning. And that's pretty much about it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you bringing your good energy to the channel this morning. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you again later. Love and light to all. Bye.